The soldiers took Jesus prisoner. Carrying the cross by himself, he went out to the place of the skull, in Arabic, Golgotha. That's where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, one on each side, with Jesus in the middle. Pilate had a public notice written and posted on the cross. It read, "Jesus the Nazarene, the King of the Jews." Many of the Jews read the sign, for the place where Jesus was crucified was near the city, and it was written in Arabic, Latin, and Greek. Therefore, the Jewish chief priests complained to Pilate, "Do not write the King of the Jews, but this man said, 'I am the King of the Jews.'" Pilate answered, "What I have written, I have written." When the soldiers crucified Jesus, they took his clothes and his sandals and divided them into 4 shares, one for each soldier. His shirt was seamless, woven as one piece from top to bottom. They said to each other, "Let's not tear it, let's cast lots to see who will get it." This was to fulfill the scripture, "They divided my clothes among themselves and gambled for my clothing." And this is what the soldiers did. Standing near the cross was his mother Mary, his mother's sister Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to his mother, "Woman, here is your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Here is your mother." And from that time on, his disciple took her to live in his home. After this, knowing that everything had already been completed, in order to fulfill the scripture, Jesus said, "I am thirsty." A jar of sour wine was nearby, so the soldiers soaked a sponge in it, placed it on a hyssop branch, and held it to his lips. When he had received the sour wine, Jesus said, "It is completed." And bowing his head, he gave up his life. When the time came to kill the prisoners, when they went to Jesus, they saw that he was already dead, so they didn't break his legs. However, one of the soldiers pierced his side with a spear, and immediately blood and water came out. These things happened to fulfill the scripture, "They wouldn't break any of his bones," and another scripture which says, "They will look at him whom they have pierced." The one who saw this has testified, and his testimony is true. He knows that he speaks the truth, and he has testified so that you can also believe.